Hey everyone, I'm going to show off a project I built recently that is essentially a lightweight clone of cal.com or Calendly, whichever you prefer. And I wanted to kind of just walk through this project that I'm going to be using for a couple of upcoming pieces of content that I got created. So this is called Bookmate, not the most creative name and not the most creative logo. So I'm going to sign in here and let's go to log in with Google. This is all built obviously with Clerk. So we're logged in here, and then once you get logged in here, you can see there is a way that you can manage availability just like you would in one of a popular calendar scheduling apps. You could set days of the week you're available. You can set the time ranges for which you're available. It doesn't go much more complex than that because it's pretty much just a demo. This isn't a polished production grade project, I would say. But I also, the interesting bit is it links in with Google Calendars. So these calendars here are actually pulled directly from my account. So I'm actually using Clerk single sign-in logic and the ability to grab the OAuth tokens for Google directly from that integration, which is really cool. But anyway, you can select the different calendars from here that you want to consider whenever you're letting somebody schedule with you. So I'm going to go ahead and go to share profile up here, which just copies a link to my profile. And then if I open this up in a new tab here, you can see we're given just a very basic profile page where you can select a date. So I'll select the 10th. I could select at 10 a.m. and then hit next. You're presented with a form where you can type in a name. So I could say hello world and hello at world.com. Actually, no, let's go Brian at clerk.dev. And hello meeting. And then when I hit book meeting, what actually happens is I'm using Resend in the background in order to create a calendar attachment to attach to an email and send to the recipient here. So if I open up my mail, so this is actually what I get. So it says something about the meeting confirmed. Here's the name, and then here's actually the calendar. And you can see Siri found there was a calendar. There's an event actually found here, so I can quickly add it to my calendar. So this is essentially the app. Now, the part that I really wanted to highlight as far as Clerk goes, because that's what this is actually being built with, or for rather, is this right here. So I am basically getting, that's not right. So this is the part that I actually wanted to show because this is all kind of inherently built in with Clerk, and we really kind of want to make it easy for you to interact with other services that you're single sign-on with, because you can single sign-on to services just like verify your identity. But typically when you're implementing OAuth using like the social providers, you want to access some kind of data that is stored within that service. So in this case, I'm using this get user OAuth access token, and I'm passing in my user ID or whoever's logged in, obviously, and then this OAuth underscore Google, which indicates that we want to get the access token for the Google account of whatever the currently logged in user is. And then basically I can return it. And then once I return that back to the caller, I can use that to request information about the user's calendar. Now, I guess the other interesting part that I wanted to call out here is this right here. Technically, I'm not logged in. So, I mean, I am logged in, but when you're viewing this page, there's no kind of authentication considerations taken here. It's an anonymous page. So I'm still able to reference, as long as I have the user ID from the server side, I never want to do this on the client, but I can reach into Google and request that calendar information back from the user, which is kind of how I'm able to pull off this whole configuration, this page here. So just something cool I wanted to show off that I've been working on. You can see you can go to bookmate.sigma .for-sell.app anytime you want. It's completely public right now. In fact, if you actually go to this, and I'll leave a link to this in wherever I'm sharing this video out to, I'm going to click sign out. So, and this is completely open source, so I'll leave a link to the source as well as the link to this actual application. You guys, everyone can play around with it how they want, provide feedback on how it works and whatnot. It was made pretty quickly. There probably are some bugs in here that I have to sort out with, but yeah, let me know if you find anything, and we'll get it fixed, and hopefully you learned something from studying the code or playing with the app. Thanks, everyone. Bye.